This is how to play Cobras, the trick-taking game by Cardboard Edison. At the start of the game, you will shuffle and deal out the regular cards to each of the players. We have a 4-player setup here. Each player is going to receive an equal number of cards. If you are playing with 3 players, you'll have 1 card left over that you can just discard off to the side. Every player also receives one of these King Cobra cards and one of these basket cards. Before the first trick of the first round, each player is going to choose 1 card from their hand that they're going to convert into Cobras and simultaneously reveal it. If it has 1 Cobra on it, then you will add 1 Cobra token to your basket. If it has 2 Cobras on it, you add 2 tokens to your basket. This player receives 1, and this player receives 1. Any single and double Cobra cards will be set off to the side in a discard pile. For the first trick, 1 player is going to choose a card from their hand and play it face up on the table. If you are able to follow suit, then you must. Continue this way until all players have played a card from their hand. The highest valued card on the lead suit wins the trick. There are going to be times in the game where you're going to want to win tricks and times where you're going to want to not win tricks. Here's why. The players that did not win the trick are going to divvy up the Cobras that were played during that trick. Each card has either 1, 2, or 3 Cobras on it, so we're going to add them up. In this case, there are 8. And divide them as evenly as possible between the non-winning players. So these 8 will get divided among the 3 players. Each of them is going to receive 2 tokens to add to their basket, like so. And any remainder is going to be added to the center, and that will get added to the next trick. Then, the player who won the trick is going to turn in any Cobras that they have in their basket, and you're going to record their score according to the scale. In this case, this player had 1 Cobra in the basket, so they will score 1 point. The scale increases up until you hit 7 Cobras, at which point it maxes out at 21 points. And then it drops off pretty quickly at that. So timing is very key, and you want to lose a few tricks and gather some Cobras, and ideally you want to cash out right at that sweet spot. The next thing is to clean up after a trick. Any single and double Cobras will be discarded again. Any triple Cobras with 3 Cobras on them, we're going to set those off to the side in a line, and they're going to stay there until the next trick. So let's play out another trick. The player who won the trick, they're going to lead the next trick. So let's say they decide to lead with a blue 6. This player decides to follow with a 3, and this player plays a 9, and this player plays a 2. So in this case, the 9 is the highest valued card on suit. So they won the trick. They're going to turn in the 4 Cobras that they have in their basket and score 8 points. The other 3 players are going to split up the Cobras that are left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these 2 are going to be left over again, and 2 get added to each of the other players' baskets. 2, 2, and 2. If there were any triple Cobras here, we would continue adding them to this line. As you play rounds, you'll continue playing your cards out, discarding the singles and doubles, and setting aside the triples. You want to keep an eye on this because this acts as a clock for the end of the round. Right now we have 8 of them. When this line of triple Cobras hits 10, the round is going to immediately end. If you have any Cobras left in your basket when that happens, you will get a penalty of 1 point per Cobra. So let's see how this final trick plays out. 1 player is going to lead. The next player decides to follow. They are following suit. They're playing a very high card because they're hoping to cash in those Cobras that they have. This player here does not have the lead suit, so they are able to play any card they want from their hand. And the final player, they have 1 King Cobra card that they have not used yet, so they're going to throw it in, and they're going to share the win with the player that won the trick outright. So in this setup, red is the lead suit. The player that played the highest valued card on the lead suit is going to win the trick, and this player is going to declare whether they want to share the win or share the loss. In this case, they're going to decide to share the win. So there's going to be 2 winners of this trick, and the 2 non-winners are going to split up the cobras that were depicted. This player will turn in their 3 cobras in their basket for 5 points. This player didn't have any cobras in their basket. They will not score any points. And the remaining 2 players will split the 8 cobras, and they'll each add 4 to their basket, like so. We're going to set aside any singles and doubles. Your used king cobra can go face down underneath your basket, and any triple cards are going to be added to the line. We now have 10 in line, and that immediately signals the end of the hand. 2 players have cobras left in their basket, so they will score a penalty of 1 point per cobra. This player has 6, and this player has 8. After the round is ended, you will reshuffle all of the regular cards. Anybody that played a king cobra card gets their king cobra card back and added to their next hand. Clear out any cobra tokens that are remaining on your baskets, and you'll start the new round again with an empty basket. The leader of the next trick will be the player who has the fewest points. You're going to play rounds until one player finishes the round with 100 or more points. When that happens, that's the final round, and the player with the most points wins. And that's how to play Cobras. This is the rules for a 3, 4, or 5 player game. There's a 2-player variant, and there is a solo mode for the game. And you can find out more information about those variants or any other questions about Cobras or other Cardboard Edison games at cardboardedison.com. Thanks for watching.